Hello everybody, this is the Introverted Comedian. Welcome back to a new video from Medieval Dynasty from the Valley map. So I'm currently in the middle of moving my village from where I initially built it over here to this side. I've already built quite a couple of buildings at the new site, a few houses, and yeah, I was initially annoyed by the fact that I'm building them not in a straight line, and I could have figured this out much earlier just by watching the map. I could have probably gotten a better line, a better straight line. So some of these people need to be moved as well. I've already built wood sheds on the other side, and I've moved some of them to the new houses. I don't want them to end up traveling too far. Okie So first I'll check exactly what I'm producing. Logs, planks and firewood. So usually I need plenty of logs. Now during winter time you do need quite a bit of firewood. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's perfect. So even though she is traveling, she will be able to actually still carry on with production. Now this one I'm going to demolish, but I'm going to leave one over here for later. Okay. Again, more people that I need to move. So it's logs and sticks. I'm trying to keep a decent amount of sticks harvested by my workers as well, as some of the buildings will require those. Let's check who's working. Mildreda and Genoveva. Okay, so that's another one that can stay without workers for the moment and without any production. I've also moved my fishing shack to the other side, so I can easily demolish this one. So like I previously said, I do plan on leaving some of these around. I do want the plots for farming. I do want to rebuild some of the houses into better ones. Also, I do want my trees to stay over here. They already started producing, but the buildings that are no longer necessary, it's best to actually demolish them and reuse that space for something else. So one of the reasons why I can actually afford to have so many buildings is the fact that you can always customize the game. So if you go in customize game, you can increase the building limit. The map usually allows you 75 up to 75 buildings. Honestly, if you want a decent sized village, that's actually not enough. So I had to increase it. It does come with some potential performance issues when it comes to later in the game. Okay. Perfect. I did manage to get loads of resources from here. I do want to go to the King Herald and see what he wants. But first I will need to demolish a couple of other things, or maybe not, because I do need to take lots of things like these from over here. And I forgot about the spears. Yeah, so I am also going to, since I'm going to do some visiting around, I'm going to leave these. One of the reasons why I can afford to go visiting around is the fact that I am currently in need of more lumber, more logs. So while my villagers are working hard on that, I will just focus on getting some more funds. I've unlocked quite a few pieces of technology and invested some money, so I went down from around 60,000 to just what I have now. Also, like I said, I do want that mission from the Herald. The reason why I want to do the quest from the Herald, the main reason, is that once you do enough quests from the Herald, you are able to have a village sign. Basically, you're able to have a fast travel signpost. Now I'm just going to quickly check what kind of villagers I can find over here in Gostovia. Fortunately, not very useful. She would actually be useful, that, but I don't actually have that many houses for ladies yet. Although, yeah.
How are you?
So I can actually give her a house. I just remember that I have plenty of empty houses now. And I can give her a house over here until I start making them work properly. Let's see, I'm going to get her to work on this woodshed, since I need more logs. I honestly wanted to leave the woodshed behind, but the need of logs is kind of pushing me into getting additional help with the amount. Once I finish building the new village properly, I will not need to worry about it so much. Okay, since I'm in this village, I will take the opportunity to grab some coins.
Oh, it's you again.
Nope, I don't want a haircut. I was thinking you're a trader.
Hello. Only the best products here. There. Have a good
Yeah.
day.
So Unfortunately, the other village wouldn't actually allow me to sell everything there. These are a bit valuable. Also, it does give me the chance to buy the things that I need from here in order to push my farming experience a bit. As well as get some resources.
Good luck.
Okay, it looks like what I need. Well, let's see what this man wants. Okay, he needs some animals killed. Whoops. The reason why I'm taking these is because sometimes they give you iron arrows, and this helps me avoid having to craft them myself, and also it can give you experience when it comes to hunting, and I'm barely moving my hunting experience at the moment. I haven't done much hunting. Also, it does increase your survival points, so I am hoping to unlock everything as soon as possible.
How can I help you? Only the best products here.
Okay. Sell some more of these. So it looks like I'm back on track and am producing some decent finances.
Friend, good luck.
Okay. One more quick look at them.
I found a snake in my shoe. They have absolutely no
This
respect
guy
for
would
privacy.
actually be useful.
Hello.
So I'm going to give him a home. Over here. And have him work in the builder's hut. I don't need a hunter, unfortunately. So off I go to Hornica.
How are you?
One second, let me check this. Okay, so it looks like that annoying herald is not in Hornica, he was in Jezerica. Oh, if I came here, I can still get a couple of things, sell a couple of things, be annoyed by a couple of things.
Sometimes I get
especially
a feeling that
by the fact
locals frown upon us.
that someone. Okay,
How are
so
you?
I'm going to get this guy into my old village as well. He is a farmer. And I do need a couple of farmers for later on, because I'm going to have some of them work in the new place.
I've always wanted to live in a town. More people make life so much more fascinating.
If I'm here, might as well grab a few things.
How do you do?
Wait, show
Only
me
the
your
best
wares
products here.
and let me buy things from you.
See you soon.
The king is starting to appreciate what you do.
Hello.
Wait. Okay, this will be actually easy. So he's asking for some iron ore, and I'm going to get an iron hammer.
Want to see my wares?
Basically, the easiest quest the reason why this is easy because he actually has the war.
See you around.
Wait. And that iron hammer is quite valuable. Okie. So I already bought what I needed from her. I'm going to get Mr. Donkey over here. I am a bit annoyed by the fact that unfortunately I did not build a stable just yet. I will build it very soon, because then I can come and grab in a stallion and a mare. They are quite expensive, I'm not going to lie. But I am working on making some additional money for it. Hello, donkey. Hold on to that. Hold on to this, to this. Yeah, I am making my poor donkey work. But it is very useful.
Oh, it wants to see my wares.
Give me the iron ore, my friend.
It's you again. See you around.
Where are you, donkey? If you're close enough to your mount, as previously mentioned, you just need to switch inventories to see how much they can carry. And if you just want to transfer things to your mount, you can just do this. Okay, this is fine. I don't actually need much right now. So I'm going to that annoying herald. Jezerica or Jezerica.
There.
And let's see what he wants. I'm honestly not very happy when it comes to the challenge quests. Usually they're requesting some annoying things.
How can I help you?
Okay, how old is the king? You can actually interact with him. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, you actually do need to get a few quests done before you can get the house crest, or you can get your village named. Now let's see, what does he want? Okay, he wants shovels. And now let's see what kind of shovels he wants. So, as I previously mentioned, because I did the challenge before, these are usually given by this guy, the King's Herald. Most of the time they are quite demanding. My bet would be that he wants iron shovels. Okay, so he doesn't want just iron shovels. Okay, so he actually wants way too many things. So when it comes to iron, bronze, copper shovels, I wouldn't actually have an issue. The main issue is the wooden shovels that he wants. And that's because of the fact that it takes 2 logs to actually get one of those shovels. And he wants 50. I've already gone for the diplomacy skill, Hand of the King, which demands less resources. But even with this one, that amount is enormous. Anyway, where's my donkey? Where is he? Ah. So I'm going to leave some more iron ore with Mr. Donkey over here. The reason why I'm leaving that ore is because I need to buy some fish. Okay, I really hate it when useless people are left around. Let's see what this lady wants.
Nice to see a new face.
Yeah, I'm not going to travel around for bows, I'm sorry. There's one more merchant, a fish merchant, and I need his fish. The reason why I'm going for fish is to increase my
How is life
survival skill. I don't actually do many things at this point in the game,
See you soon.
and for the survival skill, so basically it's a little bit annoying to get experience. Basically you get lots of experience by harvesting things from the ground, like sticks, stones. You can get it by
How are you?
grabbing some straw. And I don't honestly want to go for those. Where is Donkey? Okay. Fortunately, you can have Donkey at quite a high speed, even when you're overloaded.
Move on.
Yeah, so like I said, I do get some passive survival experience from what my villagers are doing, but it's not enough. Okay, so I'm trying to get rid of some of this excess. Good donkey. Okay. So quickly go to my new village. I will actually need to move the donkeys as well to the new village. It would be a pity for them to stay behind, especially since I don't need to. I've already built them a donkey shelter. Yeah, I'm still a bit annoyed by this challenge. The good thing is that you actually have a decent amount of time to fulfill the challenges. So as you can see, it's not something that I need to do immediately. Basically, with the wood sheds that I have at the moment, I can easily get those wooden shovels done in one day.
Move on.
Okay, like I said, it's nice for the villagers to have some benches and campfires around. they will sit at them even in the winter. So like I said, Mr. Donkey, you do have a new house. Okay, so let's quickly move all of you over here. So first, let's see who's actually organizing it. So it's Miss Libor. And then get the donkeys over here. Perfect. Fast transport. So I can actually take the other one off and get myself some more fields there to a huge farm. If you want, you can always feed your donkeys yourself. What the? Okay, so I really need to build that resource storage, or I might actually need to get more animal feed. Oh, now I'm actually very surprised. I've actually run out of animal feed. One of the reasons why this happened is because the previous shelter was already filled in. So the food stayed behind, and also even though I destroyed some of my other buildings from the animal husbandry, they still had food in them, and you're not getting the food back. So now I just need to make some food for them. Fortunately, I've already bought quite a decent amount of oats, rye, wheat that I'm going to turn into grain and into straws. So that's going to be sorted out quickly. I just need to, let's see how much I'm carrying. Why am I carrying so much? Yeah, so I just need to get rid of that fish. And then I can do some animal feed. I don't want to leave my precious donkey starving, because he's been doing a very, very wonderful job. Okay, looks like my food storage is quite full. I will soon need to start building some market stalls and have my village have some new villagers that can do trading. This would actually be a decent spot to build a small market with various stalls, and you can actually produce money with that. Okay, quickly trash everything so I can get some more straw and grain. Also going to do that with the flax, even though that one is for something else. Okay, and I'm going to get a large amount of animal feed sorted out. not necessarily very large, but okay, poppy as well. And let's see exactly how much I can carry. Okay, so I can carry quite a lot. Okie dokie, let's just go with 150. And that's perfect. My animals will be fed. Although I might actually need to get even more of this sorted out, because apparently they need a lot of food. Also, I'm going to build a stable, so more food will be necessary there as well. I've seen some information at some point exactly how much each animal eats. Basically, the babies will consume less. Okay. No idea where I'm transferring it from. Probably from the storage. So you can also hold the X for PS5 and have it all together. One. Okay, I'm trying to create a pathway to make this look a bit nicer. Okay, so like I said, I do need a storage. Another storage build. I'm not sure exactly where to build it, to be honest. I could build one here. Or just remove the trees and build it on this side, because all my resources are not getting all the way down here, and I do need to finish building this and get horse stable as well. Now I'm thinking of actually leaving this only for the donkeys, because there's not lots of space, so they can just walk around, and build the one for horses over here. So probably it would be best to build that storage over here. But I cannot access the resources. That's annoying. Okay, so I could access the resources over here. Storage, 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 storage. Yeah, so I will need to take care of the trees. But that's going to wait until tomorrow. I first need to get some sleep. Let's see what time it is. Oh, very late. So, like I mentioned previously, you can have lights on the doors and side. I didn't get it for all the villagers because I didn't have time to process twines. It's going to get done at some point. Let's not forget to kill the wolves later. Okie dokie. So grab that hammer and let's build a little bit more. Okay, so like I said, I want that storage built around here. Let's see if there's not enough space after all. Yeah, definitely not enough space. Well, I did need some extra logs, so that's not a problem. I do. Oh, I don't have the tools. That's interesting. So, quickly grab a fish tart. So my stamina doesn't get depleted so easily. I was wondering why my stamina was running down so fast. Okay, and back to work I go. So I actually noticed that I didn't have any more iron axes. I'm surprised I've actually used that many. But I can always craft some more. Okey-dokey. I'll just grab 10. Yeah, I do think I know where the axes went. I do have quite a large amount of wood sheds. In fact, let's get 2 more axes done. So yeah, those wood sheds, I'll need them. Get one for myself. Let's see how many I needed since I'm here. 4 iron shovels. Might as well have them ready.
Crops, animals, children, politics, work.
I'll need 5 of these later. I think I've also left some metal in my old smithy. Now, let's get it ready to rumble. I am planning on using the same shovel I've been using before to take the roots out. Okay, and let's smack some trees. Yeah, so on one side it's a good thing that you won't deplete the resources. If you have wood sheds, your lumberjacks will not go after these trees. You'll need to chop them off yourself. On the other side, it's not very useful when you actually want to clear the things. and it might have been more useful if your villagers would be doing it. So yeah, it's a mixed feeling situation, to be honest. Still, I don't mind doing this from time to time. It does give me the chance to improve my extraction skills, and I'm still far away from level 10, and it does give me the chance to get some more experience in here and finally unlock that resource storage at level 3. The reason why I want to go for it, first of all, it covers a wider area. Second of all, it does come with an upgrade when it comes to the capacity of storage. Okay, down you go, my friend. I always need to look out for these trees. Recently, I found out that trees in the game can actually fly. While I was chopping down lots of trees in the previous village site, I managed to leave some of them just chopped down without turning them into logs. I left them on the pathway, and I have no idea how, but as I was walking, I saw a huge shadow flying, and it turned out to be the trees that I left on the pathway. Probably the game wasn't very happy with it, but what can I do? Okay, so I'm also going to be able to use these logs immediately. As I am building. Yeah, mate, I know I'm carrying too much. 1, 2, 3. And that was another 3. Okay, so like I said, I will get that resource storage built here. Come on. Okay, I honestly want to know what's blocking it. And I think I know. Yeah. So because of one rock, I cannot build it just there. I'll try to keep it a little bit further from the rock. I am a bit annoyed that it's not showing out exactly what's preventing the building. But hey, better this way. Okay, loads of logs, perfect. I was a bit worried about the planks not having enough, but it seems like I have enough of those as well. Okay, so like I said, I am aiming to go for that level 3 for resource storages. You can actually upgrade it later. You don't need to build it from scrap. And it will be basically made out of stone, so it looks even better than this one. although, well, more sturdy than this one, not necessarily better. Okay, so finally I can finish this fence. Not happy about using so many logs over here, but what can I say? I do like to have it look a little bit more decent than it was looking. I can also build some gates. Well enough. But you can actually place the gate initially if you want, and then you can build the fence around it. It will give you much more nicer aesthetical aspect. But you can also do this, and it doesn't look that bad. Okay, so my plan is to soon build a stable over here. I will need to clear some more trees. But before I do that, I do want to build a couple more houses over here. Some more villagers. Take this down as well. Yeah, so in the distance over here you can see one of my villagers is simulating chopping down trees, but she will not actually chop it down, which makes it easier for you to get resources. Otherwise, considering how many logs they're producing, you would probably end up making the entire map go bold when it comes to trees. Okie, down you go. Now let's see how lucky I am with the materials for a house. Perfect, I can build 2 more. Place 1 more over here. Yeah, so I'm not very happy because I'm using lots of resources. Like I said, I do need lots of logs, even more than this, but I can actually get more housing, which benefits me because I need some miners very soon. I have a decent mine opened now, and there's no one to actually mine it. Still, most of these houses I'm building to actually move my villagers from the previous village location. And that side I'm going to live with a few houses, a tavern, and some storages. Okay, this is perfect. Let's see who I can move over here. Again, if you want to move villagers, you just need to get yourself over here to the houses tab. And in my case, I need to move these two, Henrica and Dobruto. If you're lucky for them to be married, they will move together. If they're not married, you'll need to move them separately. Okay, let's see who's next on the list. Leopolda and Nisad. Again, I'm not very sure why they are not together, because most of them have been in the village for quite some time. When they are together, it does help you to move them faster. Okay, so this is actually very useful. How many more do I need? Okay, so I am very close to managing this. Although these two, yeah, these two need to be moved as well. This one needs to move in as well. So yeah, I need 2 more houses. Let's see how I'm doing with the resources. Honestly, not bad. Once I get some planks sorted out, I can finally move everyone here. Then I will take down the entire village that I used to live in. Build new stone houses in there as well.
Another day under splendor.
Another reason why I actually wanted to move the village is that I can actually get the production buildings next to each other. Makes it look
Hey,
a
mind
bit
your
more
own business.
organized. Having all of them on the other side, basically I was building whatever I needed wherever I had land cleared, so it wasn't very nice. Yeah. Okay, let's see what I can do.
Will
Hello.
it take long?
Yes, will it take long? It will take long because you guys are not fast enough to give me planks. I will need to get them myself. So once again, when you are crafting planks, for each log you will get 2 planks. So depending on the capacity that you have, carrying capacity, you can actually get a decent amount. Currently I can easily go with that 50 logs turned into planks. Okay, also I will want to do a batch of firewood. As I previously said, I have focused getting my villagers mostly to harvest logs, some sticks. One of the woodsheds is also doing a few planks and some firewood. One of them a few sticks, but from time to time it does prove that my villagers are using too much wood. The main reason why you need the firewood, as I previously mentioned in a video, is the fact that if you don't give them the firewood, they will start burning other wooden things, the logs, the planks, the sticks, whatever they actually find. And I don't want them to do that. The reason why I don't want them to do that is because I do count those resources towards what I'm going to build next. So if I know that I have a certain amount of something, I want to be able to actually find it there when I'm trying to build. So like I said, quickly add 2 more houses. finally be able to move all the villagers over here. Might actually construct another woodshed, so I can have everyone working just here and demolish the old one on the other side. Ooh, perfect. Yeah, so this was, like I said, another reason having the storage at level 3 build. This was one of the reasons why I was going for the houses, to gain that experience. Okay. Perfect. I'm honestly very happy that I finally managed to move all the houses down here, since it actually allows me to say that I've properly moved village. It did take a bit of time, to be fair. I used nearly 3 days in this season, and I think 5 or 6 more extra days. Let's see if I actually have enough resources to upgrade this one. And again, it's the planks. Okay, so I will basically work towards upgrading my resource storages. I'll quickly do a few planks over here. Okay, they're not going to be happy I'm bothering them again.
One day, carpenters will be the most recognized craftsmen in the world.
And I'm not sure if I'm within range of the next one when I'm doing the upgrade. Hopefully I will be. Okay, where is it? Okie. That's it. Okay, fortunately I'm in range, which is perfect, because I would otherwise need to access chest. Not like this, I can simply build around. So, like I said, most of it will be made out of stone. There are still some bits that are made out of other materials. It looks like I was just far enough. Okay, so this is how it looks. It does look a lot more sturdy. So basically this was the second part of my 8th season in Medieval Dynasty. I finally managed to get all my houses done in the new village location and organize it a bit nicer than I was able to do in the previous location, which was over here. I also got myself decent houses, making my villagers' moods go higher, although some of them are still not very happy yet. But it will improve in time with these new houses. I wasn't able to do much other work, to be fair. I did manage to get a couple of extra tools. I did manage to get a new challenge, which will hopefully soon help me gain a village sign so I can fast travel to my village. If you found anything useful or you have any tips on how I could have improved things, please leave a comment. Until next time, have a good time. Bye bye.